Fear. I have encountered fear in the Amazon. The infinitude of it, the void with a trillion trees, the river that now keeps coming up every day, every moment. Right now is halfway under my hammock with a stronger and stronger currents. I feel constantly nature telling me to leave, that I should not be here, that nobody should be here. And then the town, I fear the poverty, I fear the dirt, the misery. I'm confronting death here, I fear dying in this place, away from anyone who knows me, just having my body dumped somewhere and people grabbing my stuff, and that's the end of it. And I don't know exactly what I fear the most. There's also the pandemic. There's the fear of how to travel back and how to be exposed to the virus, or how to avoid the virus. It's all rather overwhelming, and I'm not working well with intuition. There's a mosquito, which is a rare sight. The mosquito, which could have dengue. That's also another thing. There's dengue, and there's malaria, and there's yellow fever. I never seem to be really comfortable. This is amazing. I'm sitting next to a river. I have a view of mountains over there and the same on the other side. It's just remarkable. The frogs are singing and so are the birds. And I just had this urge to get out. Just a moment ago, about 2 hours ago, it started raining. Well, it threatened to rain, and I took everything up and I went over there and under the metal roof. That was some work, and I got hot in the process. And then it just rained a few miserable drops that I could have been here without having done anything. And my intuition about the storm was wrong. I tried to ask, should I leave? And I'm confused about what I hear and my own mind. It's also the heat and even being overcast, the sun penetrates everything. And I'm healthier, I feel good, I'm eating well. I remember in Puerto Vida, I was there for a long time and I did better than here, a lot better. Of course, I had things to do, and that's important. I cannot build anything here. I cannot. I have these recordings and the notebook. But the loneliness, there's a lot of loneliness by being in a town where I don't know anybody, and I really don't want to know anybody. I know Rochelle, I met on the boat and I see her sometimes. Maybe that's the reason I'm here, to work out through this fear. And when I finally get up and I'm not somewhere having fear and I'm not counting the days to leave, maybe that's when I can finally leave. But I'm being back and forth into this fear thing, and the fear of dying. So what? I mean, I have lived a good life. Why not? Anytime. Legacy, yeah, there's these recordings and the pictures and like what? I mean, like this is Principia Mathematica. I just had to embrace it. I had to embrace this. I had to embrace the river, embrace the frogs and the trees and the infinite, and truly let go of these fears that go back to childhood, embedded in my bones. The fear of dying, the fear of other people, the fear of poverty, the fear of pain. I had to let go.